afternoon, my confectionaries. Today we will be making Sopapilla Cheesecake. And this is like a Mexican type cheesecake. But here's the ingredients as follows. You need two containers of the crescent dough sheets. And it looks like this. So you can use 2 to 3. It's how many ever you want. You need 1 stick of butter melted. 1 cup of sugar, 2 8-ounces of cream cheese, some pure vanilla extract, and you're also going to need some non-stick spray, and you all know that I use Baker's Joy because that's the best to me. And I'll be back with the next step. So next step, my confectionaries, you're just going to take your 2 8-ounces of cream cheese, your 1 cup of sugar, and you're going to take 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And you're going to combine those. And this recipe, actually, the first person that I ever tried it from was my daughter. She actually made this when she was a sophomore in high school. So this was something that she had made, and it was very good. So this is just me remaking it. And we're going to combine these together, and I'll be back with the next step. Okay, you guys, this is what it should look like once it's been mixed together. And you will need a hand mixer to blend this, because if you don't, it's very, very hard to do. And make sure your cream cheese is at room temperature. And I'll be back with the next step. Okay, you guys, the next step is you're going to take your pan, and I think this is like a 13 by 9. You're going to take it and you're going to spray it with the nonstick spray. And then we want to take our crescent roll dough, and your sheet, you're going to fold it out, and you're going to put it in the bottom of your pan like this. And you might have some extra like this. All you have to do, I'm going to show you exactly what to do with that. So give me 1 second. All I'm going to do is just take a knife, and I'm just going to cut. Well, I can go up the sides. And I'm just going to cut a little bit of this off. And just want to pull it. And maybe you can use that for something else, but we just want to do it like this. And that's how that should look, like this in the pan. And I'll be back with the next step. Okay, you guys, the next step is we put the cream cheese filling on top of it, and you're just going to spread it. And you just want to spread it all over the crescent roll sheets. And how many of y'all, when I was opening the can of crescent roll sheets, oh my God, I hate to hear it pop. I have to close my ears with my fingers just so I don't hear it pop. Am I the only one that's afraid to open like a biscuit can or any kind of cans like that? It's not that I'm afraid, it's just that popping noise, it sort of scares me. I hate it. So, we're going to spread this around. Just make sure you get it from corner to corner. That's what you want to make sure you do. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want to make sure it is completely covered. Completely covered. Okay, so once it's covered, you're going to take that other crescent roll sheet that we had, and we're going to unfold it, which is what I'm doing right now. And you're going to just put it on the top It's, you have to be really careful. Just sort of press it down. And you can stretch it out a little bit. So you're gonna have to make sure it's at room temperature as well. And we're just gonna do the same thing that we done. We're just gonna trim the sides of it off. This right here. I'm gonna trim all this excess off. And you can actually take it and put a little bit of butter and cinnamon sugar on it and just bake it and give it to your kids for little snacks. It's really good. And I'll be back with the next step. Okay, you guys, so once that's done, we're gonna take our melted butter, the butter we have melted, and you just wanna pour it all over the top of this. Just spread it because it needs to get all over it. And once you melt the butter on top, I had taken a half a cup of sugar, of white sugar, and two tablespoons of cinnamon, and that's how you make your cinnamon sugar. And what we're gonna do, we're just gonna sprinkle the top of this goodness all over. Make sure it's coated. And you can serve this with ice cream. You can just have some with some coffee. It's really good and very, very easy to make. And y'all, if y'all make any of the recipes that I do, will you please just let me know. Show it on your channel, because I know I have a lot of subscribers that do mukbangs. So if you make it, just share it on your channel, because I would like to see it. And we're going to put this in the oven on 350, and we're going to bake it for 30 minutes. Okay, my confectionaries, this is what it should look like once it gets out the oven. It should be slightly brown around the edges and on the top. And once it cools completely, I'm going to cut it into squares, and I'll show you what the insides of it looks like once it's cut. And I'll be back with the next step. Okay, y'all, here's the finished product. Here's what it looked like after I cut them and let them cool. You see that cream cheese filling on the inside? You see that? Y'all, these are amazing. Get you some ice cream, drizzle some caramel sauce on top, and y'all, it don't get no better than this. Please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell button for all notifications. Enjoy.